Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. A rare good news update here in Massachusetts. For those of you who have been following along what is happening nationwide, this should be something familiar to you. In 2016, in July, the Attorney General here in Massachusetts, the Fuhrer, Maura Healey, she loves when I call her that, what she did in July of 2016 was, with the stroke of a pen, reinterpret a law and redefine what was banned here in Massachusetts. She took ARs and AKs away from us on that day, something that was totally legal and lawful for about 20 years prior to her. She changed it overnight, and now you can't buy ARs or AKs here. They're banned. Immediately, a couple lawsuits were filed, and there's some positive movement on one of those. And that lawsuit was brought forth by the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the NSSF, and a handful of plaintiffs who are gun shop owners. And I believe that because they're putting themselves out on the line, I should mention those agencies. Pullman Arms in Worcester, been there a couple times myself, great place. Guns and Gear LLC out of Agawam, Paper City Firearms over in Holyoke, and Gur Gear out of Orange, Massachusetts. But that lawsuit's been churning since July of 2016. We finally have some good news. And I want to read you something that came out Wednesday, and NSSF actually just released this today. The three-judge panel in the United States Court of Appeals in the First Circuit, just hours after hearing the oral argument, dismissed an appeal filed by none other than Massachusetts Attorney General Maura Healey. And what happened here with this panel of judges is they have decided that this lawsuit will go forward unimpeded. Now, earlier in 2018, Healey tried to have the case dismissed, and a federal district judge allowed the case to continue, saying that the plaintiffs had asserted a valid federal due process claim. So things are actually looking good for this case. It's pushing forward. It's gone through two hurdles already that Healey was trying to stop the case, and it is going forward unimpeded. Now, the NSSF had a quote, and this is from Lawrence G. Keene, who is their Senior Vice President and General Counsel, and he said, and I quote, "We are very pleased that the judges saw the total lack of merit in the appeal and, in a rare move, dismissed it the very same day they heard oral arguments. Attorney General Healey's frivolous attempt to prevent part of this suit from moving ahead based on the state law claims that were not even being made." He continued, the actions of Attorney General Healey's office in 2016 were unconstitutional, leaving firearms retailers in Massachusetts unable to determine the meaning or scope of the enforcement notice and subsequent explanations. Because criminal penalties can result due to her unilateral reinterpretation of a state statute done without administrative process or input from affected parties, her office exceeded its lawful authority, and retailers were deprived of their due process protections under the 5th and 14th Amendments. Attorney General Healey's unconstitutional action has left us no other option than to seek relief from the courts. And this release came from my friend Mike Bazinet down in Newtown, Connecticut, where the NSSF is located. So some good news in Massachusetts. This case that's looking to destroy that enforcement notice is moving forward. Fingers crossed. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We continue to grow. Until we see each other again, this is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Please be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.